The first day of school should have been exciting, but for Mia, it felt like walking into a battlefield. She was the new girl, quiet, mysterious, and carrying the weight of a past nobody in the school knew. While most students looked at her with curiosity, a group of bullies quickly saw her silence as weakness. What they didn't know was that Mia's silence hid something they never could have imagined. It started in the cafeteria. Mia sat alone, carefully unpacking her lunch. The chatter around her was loud, laughter bouncing across the room, but none of it included her. Then, the group of bullies made their move. The ringleader, a tall boy named Jason, walked over with his crew. He smirked and tipped her tray, sending her food crashing to the floor. The cafeteria erupted in cruel laughter. Mia froze, her hands tightening into fists under the table. She wanted to stay invisible, but that choice was slipping away. The bullying didn't stop there. In the hallways, Jason and his friends shoved her into lockers. During class, they whispered insults just loud enough for her to hear. On the bus, they blocked the aisle, making her squeeze past them while they sneered. Every day felt like a test of her patience. But Mia wasn't just any girl. She had spent years training in martial arts, not because she wanted to fight, but because she had once been small, afraid, and broken. Her father, a former soldier, had taught her discipline, strength, and self-control. Fighting wasn't for showing off, it was for survival. The turning point came one afternoon after school. Mia was walking home when the bullies cornered her near the basketball court. Jason cracked his knuckles and grinned. "We're just having fun. Why don't you show us the tough face you keep hiding?" His words dripped with mockery. His friends circled her, their laughter ringing in her ears. For the first time, Mia lifted her gaze and looked him directly in the eyes. There was no fear, only a calm fire that unsettled him. Jason reached out to shove her, but in a flash, Mia's hand caught his wrist. With a swift movement, she twisted, sending him stumbling to his knees. His friends blinked in shock, unsure of what they had just seen. One of them lunged, but Mia sidestepped and swept his legs out from under him. The others tried to swarm her, but it was no use. Every move they made was met with precision, blocks, takedowns, controlled strikes that sent them sprawling on the ground. She didn't scream. She didn't boast. She moved like water, her training guiding her every action. By the time it was over, the bullies were left groaning on the ground, their pride shattered. Mia stood tall, her breathing steady. She looked down at Jason, who struggled to lift himself. "This isn't fun anymore, is it?" she said softly, her voice steady but filled with strength. "Leave me alone. Leave others alone. Because next time, I won't hold back." Word spread through the school faster than wildfire. Students whispered about the quiet new girl who had single-handedly taken down the toughest bullies in school. But Mia didn't walk around with her head high or demand attention. She went back to her routine, reading books, focusing in class, and sitting quietly during lunch. Except now, there was a difference. Other students began sitting beside her, curious not only about her strength but her kindness. They discovered that behind her calm exterior was someone who listened, who understood loneliness, and who never judged. Jason and his crew never bothered her again. In fact, something unexpected happened. Weeks later, Jason approached Mia in the hallway, his expression serious. He didn't apologize directly, but his words carried weight. "You're strong," he admitted. "Stronger than I thought anyone could be. I was wrong about you." For Mia, that was enough. She didn't need his friendship, but she knew she had earned his respect. The challenges Mia faced weren't just about fighting bullies. They were about breaking free from fear, about proving to herself that she could stand tall no matter who tried to push her down. She showed her classmates that true strength isn't about hurting others, it's about protecting yourself and those who can't fight back. By the end of the year, Mia wasn't just the new girl anymore. She had become a symbol of courage in the school, a reminder that appearances can be deceiving, and that the quietest person in the room might just be the strongest. Her story spread like a quiet flame, inspiring others to stand up against cruelty and believe in their own hidden strength. And though Mia never sought the spotlight, she carried within her the unshakable truth: sometimes the greatest victory isn't in defeating others, it's in discovering the unbeatable fighter within yourself.